Good morning, students. So in continuation to the last video, today we are again resuming with the same chapter, squares and square roots, right? So today I'll be introducing to you the next topic, that is square roots. By now you all have understood that what are squares, and now we are going to find out square roots using prime factorization. So before proceeding with square roots, I would like to introduce to you that what is prime factorization. Look students, this is nothing new. The topic of prime factorization that has already been discussed with you in junior classes. You all know that prime factorization means dividing the number by prime factors. And that too arranged in ascending order. That means taking the least or the lowest prime factor first. So let us recapitulate fast with finding out the prime factors of 100. So 100, what is the least number or the least prime factor by which 100 is divisible? So it is divisible by 2. So dividing 100 by 2 we get 50. Again by 2 we get 25. And now 25 is divisible by 5. So we'll get 5 here, and dividing it by 5 again, the remainder is 2. So this was the prime factorization of 100, and 100 can be expressed in terms of prime factors, or say as in product of prime factors as 2 by 2 by 5 by 5. So this was the prime factorization of 100, or say expression of 100 in terms of prime factors. So let us now correlate this prime factorization to finding out the square roots, or using this method of prime factorization to find out square root of a number. But before that, we should know that what are square roots, right? If you can see, square of 2 is 4. By now we have understood that when we multiply 2 by 2, it is 4. Now how to find out that what is the square root of 4? That means how we have got this square of 2 as 4, but how to find out that square of what number is 4? That is your square root, right? If you can see, square root of 4 is 2. So this square root, it is being denoted by this symbol. This is a symbol for square root. It simply means that the given number is square of what number. So simply here, if we can see, this 4 is square of 2. That means square root of 4 is 2. That is, that inverse of square is square root, right? Now, how to find out the square root using the method of prime factorization? If you can see your screens, we have to find out the square root of 100. Just now I discussed with you the prime factors of 100 as 2 into 2 into 5 into 5. We'll start making the pairs of these prime factors. Can this be written as square of 2 multiplied by square of 5, the under root? We had 100 is equal to 2 into 2 into 5 into 5. So we took square root on both the sides, and then we arranged these factors as 2 square into 5 square. So can I say square of 2 under root and square of 5 under root? Right? So this comes out to be 2 and this comes out to be 5. Ultimately you can say that this square and this square root, they cancels out, and the result is 2. Same is the case here. This 2, this square and this under root, they cancel out, then answer is 5. So 2 into 5 is 10. That means square root of 100 is 10. Right? Let us take another example. that is square root of 169. What is the least prime number by which 169 is divisible? That is 13. So, considering the prime factorization of 169, it is 13 into 13. So, let's take the square of 13. So, this square and this square root, they cancel out and the answer is 13. So, the square root of 169 is 13. So, this was the first method of finding out the square root using the method of prime factorization. In the upcoming videos, I'll be discussing more methods about finding out the square roots. Till then, take care.